What's up, creeps? It's Jason. Of course, this is JDK, and we're here for one reason, and one reason only, and that is to talk about the Nun Deuce.
It's finally here.
Part two. And if you're watching this real time, not that we're live, but we're kind of close to being live. So we recorded this the day after we watched it, and it's actually 2 days before it came out. So right now, unless you saw a pre-screening, not like bragging, but I'm bragging, then you have not seen the Nun 2. And we're going to lay it out to you real quick, guys. No spoiler review, okay? Well, maybe a little spoiler.
We're going to do our best.
Yeah, maybe a little bit here and there. So, Nun 2. Okay, we've been waiting for this since, oh, shit. When's the last
5 years, 6 years?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it was like 2017, 2018 timeframe. And in the Conjureverse, where was the Nun 1 in your list here?
I mean, I know a lot of people weren't thrilled with the Nun. I was.
I think that too. Yeah.
I was. We're huge Conjureverse fans. You guys already know this.
Yes.
And for me, the Nun was jump scare city, and I was here for every second of it. If you're going to do jump scares, the Nun does jump scares right.
Yeah, for sure. And I would put it like it's in like my number 3 or 4 spot.
Oh,
number
I like
1.
That,
yeah, because I mean, Annabelle's. I love me some Conjuring 2, and
if it has a spot on your Mount Rushmore, that's
right.
Pretty good in my opinion.
No, absolutely. And the reason, so the two films I did not I liked but weren't on my top. Like the bottom 2 of the Conjureverse is La Llorona and The Conjuring 3.
And I agree with you.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the Nun 2 coming into this movie was a little uncertain.
Because Michael Chavez was the director of both of those. And then you look at who's directing this one, it's like, oh shit, 3 strikes, this guy's out, right?
Right.
So I went in there with a little bit of face, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that means. I don't know that little angry, and like, all right, Chavez, what are you going to fuck up now, right?
Sure.
And here we go. So this thing kicks off, well, let me tell you about the story real quick. The story, just give you a general, I'm not spoiling anything. It starts a couple years after the first Nun, right?
Yep.
They've left Romania, and now they're in France.
Yes.
Right? Nothing good happens in France, guys. You know this. Well, I don't know. Maybe cool berets, and I don't know what else.
Some cool bakeries.
Yeah, maybe some good baguettes, whatever that means. So, but hey, guess what? More priests, more nuns are starting to die out in the weirdest ways. And guess who's responsible? That's right. Bonnie Aarons.
Right.
That bitch.
And it's up to Sister Irene
yes.
to try to come save.
Right. So we get, oh, shit. What's her real name? Vera Farmiga's daughter.
Taissa?
Yeah,
Taissa
something
Farmiga?
like that. Why can't people just name Jane or Cindy? Why is it so fucking hard?
Which, by the way, I'm developing quite the crush on old.
She kills it. You know what? She is like perfect for these roles. She's very innocent looking, but can fuck up some shit if she needs to. Right? I like that. She plays a good nun, and she plays like the good nun.
Yeah,
not the bad nun, the good nun.
And that sounds like a Tubi special. And but Taissa Farmiga, Sister Irene, she's basically just trying to like move on with her life.
Right.
She's in like this secluded little, I don't know.
Yeah, she went undercover, kind of like witness protection.
Witness protection of nuns.
Right after the last one.
Oh my God,
really,
it's like Sister Act.
Oh, it is like Sister Act. Holy shit! Where's Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, right.
Okay, if Whoopi showed up in this, I'd be fucked.
Oh.
Okay, and then she meets another nun in the nunnery.
Yep.
I believe that's an abbey, or whatever you guys
Abbey.
call it over in Europe. We
The
call it nunneries here. That's because we make nuns, right?
Yes,
like
I
breaking bread,
like a factory.
Yes, and she meets this other girl who's kind of like a rebel.
Yeah.
And I was really fucking worried about this plot line, right? How she was like, fuck this. I think I lost my faith. And
she's burning the heater to kick off.
Yeah, smoking. Like, she's the rebel, and I'm like, this is going to be bad. But I'm just going out there. It turned out really well.
Really well.
Yeah, so I'm not, once again, not spoiling it. It turned out that plot line, I was scared it was going to ruin the whole movie. Not even close. It was good. So let's talk about the opening scene.
Let's do it.
Look, guys,
oh boy.
You remember Evil Dead Rise? How excited we were about Evil Dead Rise. We were 2 little kids here just fucking giggling how great it was. The Nun 2 fucking delivers just as good as Evil Dead Rise. Yes,
boy, does it ever.
Yeah. Now, not the title card.
Yes.
Nun 2 kind of dropped the ball on the title card, but up until that title card, I think it's almost better than a Nun or Evil Dead Rise.
For my money, better than. And I could forgive the title card not being as good.
Yeah.
When you give me a delivery of that level.
Yeah,
to start off the movie.
Let's just say it's in fuego.
In fuego. I like that.
There's some people getting on fire, okay, and in the most fucking sacrilege way ever, right? So you right off the bat, the first 5 minutes, you're like fucking buckle your seatbelt, let's roll, right? And then we get into the story. Now look, guys, there will be a slight slow burn, okay? This is not fucking Mission Impossible 4, okay? This is not fucking Fast and Furious 14.
Sure.
Okay? There is a little legwork we got to do to get into this fucking story.
Right. And as soon as we sit down, by the way, the theater that this was showing in, incredible.
It was like one of those cine ones. I don't even know what that is, but it's like the screen like is the most largest fucking screen I've ever seen in my life, and the sound system was rad. So like,
sure.
I don't know if they do like IMAX type of shit there, but it's almost like an IMAX theater, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
But to our point, though, like when we're sitting down right before the movie starts, we Google what's the runtime of this thing. You get an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So right there, I actually like to look at this because then I'm already understanding it's probably going to be a little bit of a story tell.
Sure.
And I'm more prepared for a slow burn.
Yeah, you got to dive deep, man. This is demonic possession. This is not like just fucking Jason slashing up some virgins in the woods. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Right, this takes a lot of effort. Okay, the Catholic Church has been fighting this shit for fucking hundreds and thousands of years. Give him another extra 10 minutes to tell the story.
Sure.
All right. And the reason I say that because someone walked out and goes, it's kind of a slow burn, and that somebody means my wife. Fuck.
Gina,
what is going on? Fucking prude. Anyway, okay. I looked at I love her. She's just kidding, but she has the worst taste in movies. Okay, so we get into it, guys, and then once again, after the opening scene, it gets into the storyline, but there is no time wasted. We start to see some amazing shadow work and some amazing presentation of Valak, right?
Right off the bat.
And which, by the way, Bonnie Aaron's probably had the easiest job ever, right? Get into makeup and just look fucking horrifying.
Back-to-back films and The Conjuring. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What a great job. And by the way, could I just like take a time out for 1 second?
Sure.
At what point do we start to actually have the conversation? Is Bonnie Aaron's Valak, the nun, a horror icon?
Oh, guaranteed.
Like, come on.
After this, holy shit. The way Chavez fucking, or whoever's DP was, his director of photography, put her in the shadows and worked her in and out. It was just fucking horrifying. There would just be scenes in the movie here, people just like, oh my God. You know?
Agreed.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to say that I take as a positive.
Yes.
Because you always want more Valak. And you don't get like a whole terrific amount of her. Like you'll see her throughout the film, but like it's not like she's in your face all the time.
Sure.
I think is a positive.
I do.
When she does make an appearance on the screen, it is impactful.
100%. Yeah.
So,
I think they used her just enough.
Yes.
And where I was happy with the amount of Valak we got. And you know, well, let me just say Valak's not the only star of this thing, right? Not the only demonic thing that you're going to deal with. I don't know how to ruin it, but there's a goat. I'm not saying the greatest of all time, but something like that. The devil makes an appearance in this thing, and the devil is fucking rad.
So rad.
Woo! Man, this thing is just awesome, right? So, because I was worried about that too. Are they trying to overshadow Valak in this?
Right.
Don't even worry about it. Enjoy the ride. Holy hell.
Yeah, because Valak has control over this anyways,
Yes.
right? So like,
yeah, it was freaking incredible. So,
and I love the plot of this movie too.
yes.
So the whole plot is basically like I forget which patron saint of the blind.
I think it's like Lucia.
Saint Lucy, right?
Lucy.
Saint Lucy.
Yes.
So, yeah, basically there's a set of eyes buried beneath the grounds of a boarding school in France.
Yes.
And then there you go. They sent Sister Irene out there to recover these.
And basically, this is what Valak's after. I don't think we're running this thing. You can read this probably on IMDb, right?
Yep.
Valak is a fallen angel, right? And just like really pissed off, and she misses the fucking the power she got that God gave her, right?
Yep.
And but God says, "Get out, you're fired." You know, it's like shit happens, right? And so kicked her out, but it's like, man, I missed that fucking. I could do anything I want, and so she wants that back. And then there's only one way to get it, and that's through the eyes of Saint Lucy, Lucia, something shit like that. Anyway, long story short, you're gonna see it, guys. Not only we get a fucking amazing shadow work with the Nun everywhere. Incredible jump scares. Well warranted jump scares as well.
Always.
Right?
They do these so phenomenal.
Yeah. So because I'm the voice, I will give 2 fucking thumbs up here on bad jump scares.
Agreed.
This didn't have any. This
None.
didn't have any. Everyone I got was like, yeah. Even the one they show in the commercial, right, or the trailer.
Yes.
Still got you because you don't know what's grabbing you. Wait till you see what grabs you after that.
Yes,
right?
What a great segue, because I was going to bring up the trailer.
Yes.
So one worry of mine was the trailer, which we talked about the movie Smile before, how one of the coolest scenes of the movie was given away to us in the trailer.
Right.
Now you have this really cool trailer scene with the convent box,
Yes.
and or the confessional box, and they grab her face or whatever. It turns out that was a really well done job, because if you think that's just what it is, it's not. There's so much more to it.
Yeah.
And you talked about the a couple of the other strengths. The sound design of this movie is phenomenal as well, too, because no matter how prepared you are for that scene, it's going to get you.
It's going to get you. I knew it. I knew it was coming. It happened. We all still jumped. And then the reveal afterwards, what it was is fucking... Man,
Not what we thought.
Yeah, no, it was tits to your face, man. It was great. That's a compliment, by the way.
It is.
And that was just freaking amazing. And the whole movie, I was very happy with. Guys, at the end, I'm going to spoil this part. We get like a 25-foot nun.
Oh my God!
It is the most demonic fucking symbol of. I mean, I'm like, oh my God! And then to see this on the big screen, I tell you, if you can, please get to the theater and watch this, okay?
Please,
because that scene at the end. Damn. We get fucking giant nuns. Sign me up, bro.
And see it in the theaters regardless, right? This is the type of movie we wait 4 or 5 years to see. This is a date night type of flick.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better than this. This is like the pinnacle of like the whole supernatural
for sure
genre.
And it's great. It's you said a great date night, man. I had
phenomenal.
Gina like fucking hold my hand and like squeezing it every time there's a jump scare, which my hands broke, by the way. But it was actually good, man. We had a packed house. Shout out to Allied Marketing, who actually works with Warner Brothers to give us this free and this 3 or 4 day head start on the rest of the world, so we could throw this amazing. You're like, this is not really amazing review, but what am I trying to tell you? It's worth fucking seeing.
So worth it.
All right, let me ask you this: how much would you pay to go see this?
I'm glad that you asked this question. Yeah. Okay, so I just want to preface this off the top. This is my favorite movie of 2023. It's for me
so far so good.
For me, not even close. I did enjoy Evil Dead Rise quite a bit.
Yeah,
but you know how we feel about the Conjureverse.
Yes,
very partial.
Yeah,
I would pay $20 bills any day, any night to see this movie.
We've laid them down. It's an easy $20 watch
every time.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was a great time in the theater watching this thing. And I would look now that we have. I was going to throw out a number. How many Conjuring movies?
Yes.
9. I don't know. That's just
right.
Well, you got 3 Conjurings.
Yep.
3 Annabelles. That's 6. You got a La Llorona.
Yep.
You got a nun,
2 nuns.
and then 2 nuns. I think we're at what's that? 8 or 9?
8 or 9.
10, 11. Yeah. Whatever. Where would you put this in the wrap up here?
Oh wow, great question.
Yeah.
Number 2 for me.
Yes.
Number 2.
I would do it as well. And I was driving to work thinking about this.
Me
I'm like,
too.
there's no fucking way I can put this above my Annabelles, but I'm putting this above my Annabelles,
I'm
man.
putting it above the Annabelles. The only place it sits behind is The Conjuring 2.
Yeah, Conjuring 2 is the GOAT.
Valak was born.
But exactly, that's where Valak was born. And I guess Nun 2's got a goat themselves.
Oh, goat status
yeah,
is right.
So, guys, great movie. Great, good time to watch this thing. It's fucking spooky. It has the most atmosphere you're going to ever want. If you like those Roman Catholic demonic possessions, lots of nun-looking nuns and stuff or whatever, you know. Lots of Hail Marys and rosaries. This is the one for you, man. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, am I not wrong in this? This is how I feel.
Agreed. And I think this is one that we both want to talk a lot about. So please let us know in the comments.
Yes.
Come to the store, by the way. I would love to have conversations at the counter with you.
Yeah, half the theater last night was filled with the Terror Trader crew and everything. So a lot of you guys have seen it. So throw it right down here, guys, and let us know what you think of the Nun 2. If you ask my opinion, it was second to none. Get it?
I get it. I didn't